I'm finding it really hard not to say his name now that I'm sitting here thinking about the fact that I haven't said it. You know, it might be me. Hey guys, so I am hoping my phone stays. But I just wanted to make an update because I haven't made a pregnancy update anyway. I am currently 29 weeks in 1 day. Okay, so and I haven't really made a pregnancy update, like actually updating you guys on the pregnancy itself since I was about 10 weeks. I haven't updated you on anything. So I'm just gonna do a general update, but throw the pregnancy update in with it. And I'm sorry for the way I look. Like I always say, I look a hot mess. But I have 5 days off work. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today is my kind of relaxed day, not do anything day, because tomorrow I won't be able to. Friday I'll probably have to get some stuff done around the house. Saturday there's this fest every year in our town, and they always have a parade, and that is Saturday. And then Sunday morning they always have a breakfast, so we'll be going to breakfast Sunday morning. And so today is just kind of my relax, do nothing day. So I decided I'd make a couple videos because I recorded the next part in my what have I gotten for baby series. I did my 3 to 6 month clothing in that one, and I'm gonna try to get that edited and uploaded today. But I'm gonna get this one uploaded first because this is probably a little more interesting to you guys to see how I'm doing and to see how the pregnancy is going. So, okay, enough of that. The last time I was at the doctor, I had gained another 6 pounds. So I have gained 12 pounds altogether this entire pregnancy. I didn't really gain any weight until probably about like 21, 22 weeks. Is when I really started to put on some weight. And it wasn't like a lot, but that is when I really started to notice it, is when I hit a little over the halfway mark is when I started to gain a little bit of weight. So my doctors are not concerned with, you know, such a large amount of weight, at least what it feels like to me, in such a short period of time, because I gained 12 pounds in a little under 2 months. So to me that is a lot, but my doctors are not concerned because I had not gained anything in the beginning. So they said my weight gain is good. I can definitely tell I've gained weight, but at the same time I can tell a lot of it. A lot of my weight is belly weight. I'm all baby pretty much. I haven't gained weight really anywhere else. I can tell my face is starting to fill out as I'm looking at myself in my phone. I can tell my face has filled out some, but it also might be the positioning of it too. Who knows? But other than that, like, I can't really notice it anywhere else besides my boobs and my stomach. So that's always good. So yeah, 12 pounds, and I'm sure I've gained more by now. I have started my 2-week appointments. I go every 2 weeks now. My next appointment is next week, Thursday on the 20th. Today is the 12th, I think. Today's the 12th. So yeah, I feel fine, for the most part anyway. I'm dealing with a lot of lower back pain, and it goes into like my butt. A lot of that. Everybody's telling me I need to slow down, take it easy, you know, not work myself so much, but I don't really have a choice. Ever since I got pregnant, my hours at work have actually picked up, which is the worst time possible for them to pick up. But at the same time, I'm thankful that they've picked up, since there's extra stuff I'm having to buy right now to get ready for the baby. But you know, what can you do? And everyone's like, you need to slow down, you need to slow down, you need to slow down. And I can't. There's nothing I can really do about it. The only thing I can do is tell the lady that does the scheduling at work is to schedule me for some shorter shifts. Instead of always scheduling me 8 hours, sometimes schedule me some 6-hour shifts in there somewhere too. Because the 6-hour shifts don't bother me as much as the 8 hours do. Those 2 extra hours seem to make a huge difference, and I'm in a lot of pain by the time I get off work. I've realized me having an SUV is like a miracle in disguise, especially for me getting in and out of the vehicle. I learned that one the hard way because my mom's got a Malibu, so it sits lower to the ground. I've got an Equinox, so it's kind of like a just straight in, straight out thing for me. We went and got new phones last week, and we took her car. And when I was getting in her car after we got done, I kind of just plopped down, like I lowered myself down a little bit and then just plopped down the rest of the way. Bad idea. I had a shooting pain go through my lower back, my butt. It was just this shooting pain, and it hurt so bad I was almost in tears. I had somebody tell me maybe it's my sciatic nerve, it's maybe sciatica. Anything is possible, but I'm just assuming it's just pain coming with the pregnancy. But I am going to talk to my doctor next week when I go back to the doctor, and explain to her what's been going on with that and see if she suggests anything or if there's anything I can do to get some relief from it. And I hopefully she doesn't say, well, you need to quit working so much. There's nothing I can do. Everybody is taking their vacations right now, which makes it hard for me to cut down on hours, because that's when my hours pick up, is when everybody takes their vacations, because we're all of us there are having to cover what they would have been there. So it's crazy. It's like I'm half part-time, half full-time there is what it is pretty much. Some weeks I work full-time hours and other weeks I work half-time hours. It just really depends. But cravings this pregnancy. The only thing that I have actually craved is milk. And even that has kind of subsided. I don't really crave milk as much anymore. I had my glucose test and they said that if I didn't hear anything from them, it's good news, because then it means I don't have gestational diabetes. I had it this past Friday and today is now Wednesday and I still have yet to hear from them. So I'm taking that as good news. So I'm just very, very, really, really, really excited to more than likely not have gestational diabetes this time around, not have to prick my finger and all that fun stuff. Also, I know I don't think I've ever mentioned this just because I haven't really made a pregnancy update. But I had to stop drinking soda, which I think played a big part in my whole weight gain thing also. And not gaining a lot and not really gaining anything in the beginning because I had to completely cut out soda because soda was giving me headaches. I was getting horrific headaches, which I think I talked about that in my 10-week pregnancy update. I was getting horrific headaches, like just mind-crippling headaches. Like, I don't even know how to explain them. They were excruciating, painful, making me sick to my stomach, making me puke pretty much, headaches. And I went a whole day without soda one day, and I noticed that I hadn't really gotten any headaches. I had maybe gotten one, and it wasn't anything major. It was just, just a little bit there, like it was there but not there. Took a little Tylenol, and it was gone. But I noticed I didn't have those crippling headaches that just made me want to collapse. And then I remembered I hadn't drank any soda that day. So I kind of just put 2 and 2 together there, and I was like, ha! So I'll drink a soda here and there, just something so I can get that carbonation. But if I do, I don't drink what I would normally drink, because I was drinking really sugary, very caffeinated soda. A soda called Ski. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may not. It originates in Illinois, and actually the bottling company is just 5-10 minutes down the road from me in the next town over. But it originated from around here, and it has been around for quite a few years. But they have branched out. I think the actual factory, like where they put the soda in cans and whatnot, I think that is in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But they have branched out, because it used to you only be able to find it around here. But they have branched out. You can find it in other states. You can find it in some places in Missouri, some places in Kentucky, some places in Tennessee, even as far as there's even some places more east and more west that you can find it. But it's not everywhere. It's not widely known. But the people that do know about it tend to love it. It is a very addicting soda, and it is really, really good. So, the county I'm from, everybody says, oh, it's just, you know, so-and-so county thing. But what can you do? It is my poison of choice. I love me some Ski. But I have not touched Ski ever since I stopped drinking soda. And so if I want a soda, I drink maybe a Sprite or a 7-Up. Or sometimes if I want something a little more, I'll drink a Dr. Pepper. But it's actually been maybe a month since I've even wanted that carbonation. It's just once in a blue moon that I just want that carbonation. And I'll buy a soda, and then I end up not even drinking the whole thing. But it's just, it satisfies the need for that carbonation sometimes. But I have found other ways to satisfy the need for the carbonation. There's other drinks, like, you know, flavored waters and stuff that have carbonation in it. And sometimes that helps. Like if it's not a strong want for the carbonation, just a little bit, those flavored waters with the carbonation will satisfy the need. But sometimes I need that soda to satisfy that, but not very often. So I pretty much don't drink soda anymore. Now, after the baby gets here, that may change. I may go back to drinking soda. It just really varies. And if I do, I doubt I'll drink as much soda as I was, because before I got pregnant, I was drinking quite a bit of soda. I had cut myself down, but I was still drinking a couple sodas a day, so I think if I do go back to drinking soda, I will cut it down even more. It won't be like, maybe like 1 soda a day or something along those lines. The sperm donor situation, I have not heard from him in, it is just like a little more than a week shy of 3 months. August 21st, which is next week Friday, will be 3 months since I have heard from him. I have texted him and have never gotten a reply over the past almost 3 months. So I am, after the baby is born, I will be filing for child support. The state will have to obviously hunt him down and track him down and find out where he's at. But I do have his last known address, and I know his name. I don't know his middle name, but they're not too worried about that. I know he's got a son, and I know his birth date. I know, well, you know, the dad's birth date and stuff like that. And they said all I need is his last known address and his name, and even just his birth date will help, and they can track him down and find out where he is located currently and go from there. So that is the plan with that. I mean, what else can you do? I originally, in the very beginning, when I first found out I was pregnant and he just stopped talking to me, originally I wasn't even going to file for child support. I was just going to leave it at that and not even have him anything to do with, you know, the baby. But after some thinking real hard about it, I realized filing for child support, I have to. Because financially, I'm going to need it. And it might actually help me get out of my mom's house. Because financially right now, if I didn't have like my car payment and my cell phone bill and stuff like that, I could probably easily move out. Might be a struggle at first, but I could do it. But between my car payment, my cell phone bill, and everything else, and like, you know, groceries, I couldn't do it right now. Everybody's like, oh, there's plenty of help from the state, plenty of help from the state. I don't really want a bunch of help from the state. I want to be able to do most of it on my own. So that's that. So that is that situation. If anything arises and he miraculously comes into the picture and has like this whole change of heart, I will definitely let you guys know, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Because the last I knew, he was in Arkansas, and so he could very well be in a completely different state. He could be in California, he could be in Florida, he could be in Pennsylvania, he could be in Maine, he could be in Washington, he could be in any part of the world. He could be back in Illinois for all I know, and I would have no clue because I haven't heard from him. So, but like I said, yeah, next week Friday will be 3 months since I've heard from him. So that's that. I mean, there's nothing really else to update on on that, because like I said, I'm just gonna have to, after baby's born, it's going to be filing for child support. So I had somebody ask me about the name reveal, and that's actually a really good question, because I have realized I haven't said the name, which I'm kind of excited that I haven't, because that means I'm going to wait until he is born to reveal his name. I will say I stuck with a K theme because of Kylie, so his name does start with a K, and his middle name is actually after my grandpa, because that is one thing I told myself after my grandpa passed, that if and when I had a son, I would name him after my grandpa, because my grandpa was an amazing guy. Amazing guy. This past February, it was 2 years since he passed away. So I knew my grandpa really well. I had known my grandpa my entire life, and my grandpa was, I always looked forward to the holidays to see my grandpa. So yeah, so I told myself that I would name my son after my grandpa, and that is my plan. So, and I think I had somebody ask about his last name. He will get my last name. I'm not gonna give him his dad's last name. Now, if it would be a completely different story if he had stuck around and been here for the pregnancy, even not even us being together, just being around, concerned for his child, and wanting to be in his child's life. You don't have to be worried about me, just be concerned about your child. But that's not the case. So he is going to get my last name, and something, like I said, unless some miracle happens and he has this complete change of heart and comes walking back into our lives, and things obvious, and I see a big change. But other than that, no, he will have my last name. The same person that asked about my about revealing his name also asked about a life update and school update and whatnot, yada yada yada. I will do a more in-depth video on all of that after the baby is here, but as of right now, my plans for school and whatnot, I don't even really have any plans for school right now. Just because I've got so much other stuff on my plate, I need to concentrate on all of that first. I do want to go back to school eventually. Maybe by next year in August, I'll be ready. Because then he will be close to, just a couple months shy of a year old, and it'll be a little easier. But as of right now, I really have no plans for school. I do want, like I said, I do want to go back to school because I need to. But I don't even know what I want to go to school for. So I think I'm just going to play it by ear for the next year or so, and see where it takes me. And if I don't start in August, maybe I'll start in spring, the spring semester. But I'll just go to our community college that's here and take classes there. But I need at least a year to sit down and figure out what I want to do. So, but I will do a more in-depth video about all of that after baby is here. So, I think that is about it. I think. If I'm missing anything, just leave a comment down below. and I will either address it in a video or I will just comment back and answer your question. Because I know there's probably some stuff that I'm missing just because I'm so scattered-brained. I can't tell you what I did last week. My memory is shot. And yeah. I plan on doing hospital bag videos. I plan on doing a diaper bag video. The diaper bag video is going to be what I'm going to keep in my diaper bag, you know, after he's here. So it would be what I'm keeping in it for him and Kylie. But yeah, so that's, I kind of want to do one of those videos, and that way I do that, and you guys can give me some insight, maybe let me know, hey, you know, maybe put this in there, or you probably don't need this, and stuff along those lines. And I think that's it. So I will go ahead and show you my belly, since you guys have not seen my belly since 10 weeks pregnant. This is 29 weeks in 1 day. Shorts are a little baggy on me. 29 weeks in 1 day. So, belly button hasn't popped or anything. If I lay down, it kind of sticks out, but other than that, guys, I am 11 weeks away, well, 10 weeks and 6 days to be exact, away from my due date, which is crazy to think that he could be here in less time than that. He could be here in like 9 weeks, 8 weeks, you know, 8, 9 weeks he could be here if he decides to, and I'm just mind blown. Kylie's birthday is on October 11th, as you guys know. And her birthday actually falls on a Sunday this year. I wasn't originally going to hold her birthday on her birthday. I was going to do it a week early. Just for the simple fact of that Tuesday after her birthday, I turned 38 weeks. So it is cutting it really close to my due date. And I don't want a chance going into labor before her birthday and then her birthday party be down the drain. Now, if I would go into labor, you know, like a week before her due date or before her birthday, which I doubt I will, just because with Kylie I was a week overdue. But if that would happen and I would be able to get out of the hospital in time to have her party, that would be great. But I don't want to go into labor and then miss her birthday party and all that planning be down the drain. So, because my friend's son is actually on break, and it works out perfectly that they will be able to come for her birthday party this year, and it'll be the first year that she's been able to come for her birthday party since she's been born, and the fact that she can come this year means a whole freaking lot to me, because Kylie's turning 5, and it's a big birthday, and I'm just so thankful, and she's gonna be there for the birth of this baby. She wasn't able to be there for Kylie's, but she's gonna be there for this one. She already done said, she's like, I don't care what you say, I'm there. She plans on being in the room with me and being there with me. And I am very excited to have her around for it, because she means the complete world to me. She's the one person that I know will never fail me. I can always count on her for anything I ever need. That is that. So I will talk to you guys later.